got off to a disaster start in the season, but now he's certainly one of the guys you have to talk about winning this championship.
There's Stacy Compton right there, the 60 truck. We've watched him. He was involved in that first caution. He had a moment just a few minutes ago. There's David Starr, the 81 truck. Stacy gets a little bit loose.
Wow.
And David is right there, makes contact. You see the damage to the 81 truck of David Starr. But what a nice save by Stacy. Here's another view of it. Watch, Stacy's going to get loose on the outside. You see him wiggle right there. And David Starr had already committed to the throttle, and he runs in the back of that left rear corner.
Almirola sees this. We're riding along with him, takes advantage of those two checking up and goes right between them.
Break, you were talking about Sauter and Hornaday racing side by side, right? Well, guess what? Hornaday is in trouble. He said he cannot drive his truck, but the yellow is coming out right now. Hornaday was getting ready actually to pit under green, I believe. What a great break for the number 33 team. He was getting ready to come down.
Well, and we see the debris on the racetrack. Parts of different vehicles have been loosened during this race, and one came off.
Remember, we talked about Eric Almirola, the fact he got 2 laps down with that tire situation, did the wave around, got one of them back. He's going to get the Aaron's lucky dog here, and we'll be back on the lead lap.
Yeah, this caution was very timely for Eric because some of the guys at the tail end of the lead lap were getting ready to be lapped by Kyle Busch another lap or two, and he wouldn't have been the Aaron's lucky dog. Someone else would have gotten that gift from Aaron's, and Eric would still be a lap down. So this is a way for, with 86 laps to go, Eric's back in this show.
He's back in the game. There he is right there in the 8K Awareness Toyota for Billy Ballou.
On the lead lap once again, receiving the Aaron's lucky dog, Eric Almirola. Will he be a contender? Well, he's going to have to get by that 18 of Kyle Busch.
Working the gas. Not only was he working.
Oh, Mario Gosselin into the wall. Coming out of turn number 4, midway down the front stretch, and Mario Gosselin slams into the outside wall and then backs all the way down.
Yeah, Mario was running up in the top 15. He was in 14th spot when this incident occurred.
That looked like a...
There's not a considerable amount of damage. He does have a little bit of damage to that left rear corner. He is going to stay on the lead lap. Mario got it turned around and righted and headed back to catch up with the field.
Looks like maybe just beat it out with a hammer. He can keep going. And I don't think he'll have to go to the garage. But, man, that was wild looking. How did he get backwards on the front straightaway?
He's going to have a hard time fueling that truck if he needs to.
Well, he just won't do it then.
Well, he'll run out of gas.
He might run out of gas with 77 laps to go.
You'll give us that, right, Phil?
Absolutely. Quite possible.
But they can figure out that. That'd be the least of their worries. They just hope that thing's square enough to where he can keep going.
There's Mario on the inside. He's going to come off the corner right side by side with Ricky Carmichael. Just loses the front end of that truck.
Pushed up, and when he lost the front end, he had the wheels cut hard to the left, and when he bounced off Carmichael, it just spun him right around. Like you said, solid top 15 run for Mario Gosselin, and all of a sudden he finds himself backwards on the front straightaway at Dover.
What a nice job by Timothy Peters to avoid him. Watch just by that move by Timothy right there.
He had to do that so quick. I mean, he had to just react, and then he couldn't turn it too hard to the left. You're going downhill.
7th caution of the day has come out, this time involving our point leader. And Timothy Peters rolls into the garage area.
Big damage to the right front of that truck, Phil. There's brake rotor on the racetrack. Obviously, it'll be tough to even get that thing repaired in time to get back in the race.
Yeah, what a great start to the season Timothy had. That big win at Daytona, top 10s every week, and then the last couple of weeks it's kind of gone south on him, but still a great contender, still very much in his championship hunt.
Got some guys taking this advantage, an opportunity to get on pit road. Johnny Sauter, we heard him talk about having 4 tires. He's come to pit road to get them, guys.
So Johnny Sauter leading a handful of trucks onto pit road, Ray.
And Johnny Sauter said, should we wait till a little later in the race? And Joe Shear says we can't take that chance. They've got 4 sticker tires in the pits here. They'll put them on that Chevrolet for Sauter, and I can tell you this for sure. Kyle Busch is done pitting for the day. Eric Phillips told him, you've got it in your hands from here on out. Adam?
And Johnny Benson was basically following and doing exactly what Kyle Busch did. For Jason White, he elects to come down pit road at lap 147. He wanted fresh tires, did not think he had a chance on the set he was riding on. You see Jason White making his exit the last time he had been on pit road, lap 115, when he took on 4 tires. This time it's right sides only for the 23.
You know, ideally, guys, Johnny Sauter's team would have liked to have waited another 20 laps and had this caution fly. But when Joe Shear said we can't afford to wait, they didn't want this race to conclude with them having 4 sticker tires sitting there on the pit. They wanted to make sure they could get those tires on that truck.
See if we can take a look at what happened to Timothy Peters. You see the truck just turn right there. Looked like the tire went down. It didn't look like it didn't blow out all at once because it would have turned hard right. But obviously it deflated and he got into the outside. Well, there's some brake rotor right of your screen flying out from under that truck. What a horrible break for Timothy.
And that was a great shot too. We were able to see the brake rotor slam up into the hood as well when it broke off.
Look at that contact.
Yeah, I tell you, Timothy did a nice job getting that truck slowed down a little bit before he made the contact with the outside wall, Adam.
And you can see the damage, Phil, as the crew continues to work. You guys did an admirable job a couple of weeks ago at Kansas, Timothy, getting back in the race after the battery problem. It looks like this one's going to be tough to repair.
Yeah, we're out. A little driver mistake on my part. We didn't really have a good strutmasters.com Crescent Tools Toyota Tundra all race long, and just got a little impatient and got up into the wall off of 4, and the right front went down. But you know, I can't thank Tom DeLoach and all these guys enough for what they do for me. So you know, we'll rebound and go to Charlotte next week. Hopefully all our bad luck's out of the way, and we can concentrate on forward.
No doubt about it. He's still in the title hunt, but back-to-back weeks with tough hits for Timothy Peters.
Look at that hole in the hood, guys, where that brake rotor blew right through the hood.
So our 7th caution of the night has come out.
Struggling. Well, he drove away from Matt now, so he might be struggling, but he's doing it out in front of Matt.
Elliott Sadler into the outside wall with the right front tire down.
Right front tire goes down for Elliott Sadler.
Keep it up there.
You hear the spotter?
Now.
Stay up there.
Still coming at you. Hold your line up there. Hold your line up there. Hold your line up there. You got about 3 or 4 more here. Last one's behind you now. It's a 3 right there. Good, 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 good.
There's so many questions about why these tires are going. There doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason for it. You know, we saw a tire blow in 20 laps. Then we saw some go 50 and 60 laps and not blow. So a lot of questions up along pit road here.
That was about 55 laps right there for that tire. We had a number of caution laps intermingled in with those 55 laps. There's no question what happens here. Elliott goes down the corner, that tire goes, and that truck just turns hard right into the safety barrier. Another situation of the safety barrier really giving when Elliott makes that contact. Watch this. This will be a great view of it.
Oh, it's a great view.
Glances off the wall.
Tough break for that truck. That KHI truck came in here leading the owner points over the 18 truck of Kyle Busch.
That looks like a day-ending hit for Elliott Sadler.
And you know, Elliott, sometimes a truck's performance will begin to fall off as the tire goes away, but that truck was running fine. You know, he didn't have any warning, any sign at all that something was going wrong with that right front tire. He was running second, he dives in the corner and crashes.
The very last lap he ran with it 1/10 of a second of what Kyle Busch did, and then went down in the corner and the right front tire goes down.